Hi, good afternoon, everyone. I'm here to share my strategic plan with you for the Sherwin-Williams Paint Company. To ensure the successful execution of the strategic goals that I have proposed, I will incorporate a management by objectives approach. The management by objectives approach is the best fit for this organization and goals to satisfy all stakeholders because we can set clearly defined goals and monitor subsequent performance. As identified in our stakeholder analysis, our high interest power stakeholders are our current customers, our prospective customers, new recruits, meaning employees, and our district management teams. It is important to follow the MBA framework closely and to set specific goals for each of these stakeholders. Our first MBO goal is for our current customer base. This strategic group is to grow, or the strategic goal for this group is to grow this customer base by 10% in sales each quarter until the year 2019. This goal is measurable and departments can be held accountable to achieving it, and each quarter as the results are easily tracked. More importantly, this goal is strategically aligns with the mission of being the largest selling paint manufacturer in the United States by the year 2019. Next, we will need to grow with new customers. By adding 10% of current sales each quarter through new prospective customers that are not currently buying from Sherwin-Williams. This is also easily measurable and functional as management can track it by each department and know what percentage of this goal is being reached quarterly and hold those departments accountable during feedback control. Next, with all this anticipated growth, we will need to recruit new qualified candidates at a faster pace than in previous years to keep up with this growth. Management will need to set strategic goals within each department that are practical and align with the growth of their particular markets. The rate of the new recruit should align with the rate of the growth in sales per area. This will be an important part of the plan execution as we will need these new recruits to maintain customer service levels and exceed expectations through the growth phase. Finally, for the important stakeholders, the district management teams, these teams are crucial to the success because they are the ones who will be setting these goals for their teams. Developing action plans and reviewing progress to follow the MBO framework will be very, very important. The district management team will also be responsible for the final step in the MBO process, which is appraising the overall performance and determining if these goals are being reached. In order to successfully implement this action plan across a large organization and many departments, creating cross-functional teams will be crucial to the success. This task force within the organization will be identified early on in the planning stage, and the key district management from each department will compose this cross-functional team. The different expertise from having management from different departments will be crucial to carry out the functional planning down to their lower levels in each respective department. So this cross-functional team will be successful because they will believe in the mission and they will see the clearly laid out and defined goals and carry them out with their respective teams with little uncertainty and ambiguity. As this cross-functional team of district managers takes plan to their teams, they will propose it to their teams with a classic model of decision making. This plan is normative and is very cohesive, leaving very little uncertainty, which makes the classic decision-making model approach appropriate. There will be clear-cut problems and goals, full information about alternatives and outcomes, and rational choices will be made by these lower-level managers to maximize the outcomes. From there, we need to go on to our evaluation stage to make sure that what we're doing is indeed our performance is meeting our standards that we have set. And in order to evaluate our performance is meeting our goals set forth in our strategic plan, we must use metrics to evaluate the performance and adjust where needed. To be able to execute this successfully, we will utilize the feedback control model, mainly, which will allow us to determine the organization's performance. Is it meeting the standards that we've established? During the feedback control phase, we will be able to identify what parts of the standards of performance must be adjusted and where corrective action is necessary to stay on course and reach our goals. Once a quarter, management will get with their teams and compare actual performance data to the standards of performance and obtain feedback so we can adjust accordingly moving forward each new quarter. Tracking such measures as customer service, product quality, order accuracy is an important supplement to traditional financial and operational performance measurements. By tracking these levels of customer service, we can appropriately reward employees who are meeting and exceeding the standards, as well as correct the actions of employees who are not and get them up to par with the rest. Quick and precise corrective action will be key in continuing to grow sales and bring new customers to Sherwin-Williams. Maintaining the customer service levels laid out in the strategic plan will be a crucial part of the evaluation process because they target our main stakeholder, our customers. In addition to feedback control management, we'll utilize a balanced scorecard approach to ensure organizational performance is meeting strategic expectations. The balanced scorecard approach will consist of 4 main areas, which include financial performance, customer service, internal business process, and the potential for learning and growth. Since Sherwin-Williams is a sales-driven company, and the main strategic goal is to become the largest manufacturer by sales by the year 2019, measuring financial performance on a quarterly basis is crucial for management to know where we stand in comparison to our goals. Once a quarter, management will get with their teams and measure net income and return on investments and compare that with the strategic goals we have set forth for the organization as a whole. By allowing each department to know where they are financially on a regular basis, it will allow for adjustments if they are not meeting their goal, and it will hold them accountable during the feedback process. The balanced scorecard approach will be a great tool in getting the lower level managers to share the strategic vision that we have as an entire organization and get them involved thinking about the organization on a higher level. Thank you so much for your time, and I hope you share the vision. Bye-bye.